Today we're talking about how to decrease stress using vagus nerve massage. Here we go. So there's a way that you can help decrease your own stress at home using something called your vagus nerve. So let's talk quickly about what that is. Your vagus nerve is a cranial nerve. It's cranial nerve 10. You have two of them and they run from your brain all the way down to your intestine. They're the longest cranial nerve. You have one on each side. And what the vagus nerve does is help to regulate your parasympathetic nervous system. So it helps you to come out of that fight or flight response, and it helps you decrease your stress and come back to a steady state. It also helps other systems in the body, such as your digestive system and your heart rate. So by learning how to help regulate that system and learning how to massage and help the health of your vagus nerve, you can actually help decrease your own stress at home in less than 10 minutes. And I'm going to show you how. There are 4 easy things that we can do at home to actually help the health of our vagus nerve. The first thing is deep breathing. So what you would do is just spend time inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth, and you want your exhales to last longer than your inhales. And we're going to work on that when we do our self-massage here in a second. But just keep in mind, anytime that you're feeling that fight or flight response come up, take a few deep breaths with your exhales lasting longer than your inhales, and that can help. Another thing that can help stimulate your vagus nerve is humming. Humming or gargling or even singing helps to stimulate your vagus nerve. So that's something else you can do at home. And then another thing is exercise. So something we do all the time here. Regular exercise every day is shown to help that vagus nerve and can help decrease your stress. So those are 3 things that you can do at home easily. And now I'm going to show you a short and simple way to massage your vagus nerve to help as well. So you can use this massage technique anytime that you're feeling that stress response get a little bit high. And you can do it just sitting or in standing or anywhere that feels good to you. Laying down in bed is just fine. You can just do it straight onto your skin. I personally like to use a little bit of oil, and this is actually a vagus nerve oil by Osea. It has a lot of essential oils in it to help that stress response. So I'll have the link for this below. But again, you can use anything you have at home or just nothing at all. So if you are going to use any kind of oil, you just want to put a little bit on your fingertips here and rub it in. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to start with our ears. Okay. So what I want you to do is come up, and I'm just taking my pointer finger here and I'm just placing it right into kind of that outer part of my ear here. I'm not going near the ear canal at all. What I'm doing is just finding that little kind of divot there, right? And I'm just rubbing, and then I'm going to put my thumb on the outside of my ear and I'm going to pull it away. Okay, I'm going to pull it away from my head. And you can do both here at the same time, or sometimes it feels nice to just focus on one. But research has shown we actually have a lot of connection within our ear to the vagus nerve. So by just working kind of right, again, into that outer kind of cavern of your ear here, pulling the ear gently away from your head. And all of this is very, very gentle, okay? This isn't a deep massage. It's just enough to kind of move the skin and to stimulate that area. And I move all the way up here to the top part of my ear, kind of just rubbing it, little circles. And again, this is a great technique that you can do anytime, but if you're really looking to help kind of your stress response, it can be done when you're laying in bed at night, maybe before you fall asleep. It can be done at your desk between meetings. It's a great way to stimulate that vagus nerve and to help bring your body back to a steady state. All right, now I'm going to move right behind my ear. So I'm right at that spot where my ear meets my skull. And I just have my pointer finger and I'm just slowly kind of rubbing up and then back down And as you're doing this, I want you to start to work here on taking a deep breath in through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Inhale through your nose for a count of 2. And then exhale for a count of 4. Nice big exhale. Nice. All right, so now we're gonna move on to our temples. And I just want you to give some circles right here at your temples in each direction. And I know for me, at least, using this essential oil blend, it just really kind of brings me into that idea of wanting to be in a calm place. And again, it is not necessary. Just doing this massage technique alone can help. And then move down to your jaw. And as you're at your jaw, work it open a little bit. Really big mouth. And then close. Make different shapes. Don't worry about feeling silly while you do this, okay? It is such an important way to help not only with stress, but really to help the health of your vagus nerve, which, as we mentioned, helps with digestion, helps with your heart rate, it helps with your immune system. So there's a lot of health benefits that come when you work on that vagus nerve. So I'm just working up and down my jaw here, back to my temple. Nice job. Okay, we're gonna move to our neck and shoulders. I'm just gonna get a little more here. So I want you to come here again on both sides, or you can do one side at a time. Sometimes that's nice to be able to focus on one. And again, I want you to really be aware that you are not rubbing very hard. You're not pressing very hard. And I'm starting kind of right here behind my ear, at the base of my ear. And then I'm just working down the side of my neck in these gentle circles to my collarbone. And I'll do it on the other side. I find personally it just feels a little better if I can do one side at a time. Feels better on my neck and my throat. But either one is okay as long as you're being gentle. And then maybe let's work around to the back of the neck. So I'm using my fingers now, kind of almost towards my spine. Just kneading up and down. Maybe when you exhale, do that little hum sound. Keeping your mouth closed, bringing in that idea of how humming can help your vagus nerve. And then I'm going to come down even to those muscles, those trap muscles, those things you probably, if you're sitting at a computer long enough, right, you start to work on those naturally. And then the other side. And then just work your way back up. I like to go right behind my ears one more time. And then back around the outside of my ears. And then I bring my arms down to my sides and reach them all the way up on an inhale. And exhale. Back down. And give your head just a couple circles here gently, just to the front and side. And back to the center. And take one more deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through the mouth. And nice job. That massage technique can be used daily to help, again, bring your body back to that steady state, get yourself a little less stress, and help keep your vagus nerve healthy. Thanks for being here today, and I'll see you soon.